They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hi.
From the pistol, it's Young. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Young working from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready. Hi.
Now a run with Hubbard. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
13 more yards. That's another Panthers
Set.
first down.
Go.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready.
Hubbard again. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Set. Go.
Trying it again with Hubbard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Hi.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the...
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
The Bengals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Chased out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Forced out to his right. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 23 yards.
12.
And the Bengals first down.
Here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Finds his man, Chase. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down.
Here we go.
None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is...
He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Thielen's got it, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd
Down.
and 9.
Ready.
Now Young. Looking for a pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's now 3rd and 13.
Let's go now. Blue, check. Smith, red. Black swan.
Young on the play action. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Maher connects there. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. He's going deep this time. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
11. Stop.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. On the move, headed right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down, Burrow to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline.
Gotta go.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Turbo hot. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He's on the move. Avoid some trouble. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. 2nd and 10 now. This one taken in by Chase.
Hey,
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Has it down close. And he gets the first just before he's tackled.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
11 MT tape. 11 hot.
1st down from the red zone. Chased out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bengals are running them out of the building. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Another score for him this game. Point after up and good by McPherson. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
91. Panthers 20. Evan McPherson, the kickoff.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting at the 10. He stopped on the return at the 27. Back out runs their offense. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Throw complete to Thielen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw, Young. Hubbard hauls it in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 41.
That's good for a
Here we go,
Carolina
set.
Panthers.
Young looking to throw. Completed here to Uzama. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
On the double.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
At their 48-yard line.
Set, cut.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! And they pick it up, still got a chance at a touchdown. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
17. Let's go. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers take 7 points off the deficit. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The visitors headed back. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Burrow picking up the pace.
Stop.
Throwing now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Let's go.
Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
12. 12. 12. Stop.
Another try following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Twelve. Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Wow, they're gonna pass it here. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Stop.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Getting out to his left. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. The 6th time he's run it in this game, and that ties the NFL record. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Ready. Ready.
Trying again following the sack. Got a man. Uzama has it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And the Bengals bring it out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down.
Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Punt team on the field. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. Juke the defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's going to be 4th and short.
11 Thomas. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready.
Young on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year.